Special effects makeup. The magic beyond the big screen. The blood behind the vampires. The guts behind the crazy killers. The animals and the fantasy behind Pan's Labyrinth. Ooh, all the good stuff. Well, what is it? Special effects makeup is a makeup applied to give some kind of effect. It's most notably done in horror films. Films such as one of the more iconic ones you can think of off the top of your head: Nightmare on Elm Street, The Exorcist, Scanners, Hellraiser. Really, any horror movie. There's more. It's in more than just horror films like The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Where is it? It's everywhere. TV, film, not listed. Broadway. Even Disney has FX artists. Here we have Angelina Jolie and her beautiful cheek prosthetics giving small children everywhere unrealistic cheekbone expectations. Wish I had those cheekbones. They're quite lovely. They're just and applied so beautifully. Why? Why have it? Well, it adds a visual to the story being told. We could say, hey, this dude is scary. And if he looks scary, well, he's not going to be scary. It makes the movie more believable, just like I just basically repeated myself. It makes everything so much more believable. And why not? You get to get your hands bloody and gory and gross. And to torment the actors. Latex prosthetics. They can change the entire look and shape and texture of somebody's face and body. Right here, we have got the ram from Pan's Labyrinth, in which this is just a mold of it, so they're going to put like 20 layers of liquid latex on there, carefully peel it off, and apply it piece by piece to the actor portraying the ram. Dear Lord, here we have a normal-looking girl who terrifies me, and then we have a better-looking normal girl who still terrifies me. And this is done. This is the first time liquid latex prosthetics were applied piece by piece to give a more realistic look. And the part where she pukes green soup was done with a tube and a latex prosthetic. Here we have Uncle Frank, bloody Uncle Frank. He is the best example I could think of to give you different stages of blood examples. Uncle Frank goes through it all. You gotta have it. It's gotta be thick. It's gotta be scabby. It's got to be purple, blue, green, whatever colors you need it to be. You can make it yourself. It's very easy to be made. Things you would never expect to help things look bloodier and gorier. In the case of the exploding head and Scanners, they took dog food and rabbit livers, put it inside a big fake latex prosthetic, cocked shotgun, boom, blew it up. Who wouldn't want to be on set that day? I would want to be on set that day, but I would not want to be the person who had to clean that up. It's not just for humans. Many movies have used different animals, dogs, cats, even spiders. The spider in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man was actually humanely knocked out, put in a tiny little harness, and hand-painted to look like how they wanted it to look. Because they didn't have the budgets for CGI at the time, but they had the budget to knock a spider out. That totally makes sense. What about human animals? Planet of the Apes. They gotta put prosthetics and hair on your body. Doctor Who, Madame Vastra. She's gorgeous. Look at those. The head and the whole 9 yards. American Werewolf in London. Fantastic scenes. Doctor Who's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I actually had a picture of Jim Carrey in the chair. Can you imagine having to sit in that chair for as many hours as he has to sit there? I know I would enjoy putting the makeup on, but sitting there, maybe not. CGI versus good old-fashioned FX. CGI, I can't stand CGI. You want it to look good, you want it to be believable, put a latex prosthetic on somebody's face. Here we have the CGI version of Freddy Krueger and the natural, more awesome makeup version of Freddy Krueger. And who doesn't love Freddy Krueger? Eye enhancers. These are actually Seclara lenses in the photo on the ever wonderful Dean Winchester. They're just colored contacts, and like some are hand painted, the ones in Maleficent were hand painted. They add to the makeup. They add to the look. They can even complete the look, or they could break the look. But I usually think they complete the look. Entire body effects, full body latex suits, foam prosthetics, full body paint. I love painting. I love to paint full body latex prosthetics. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's so impressive. I can be like, look what I did today. And it's always amazing. Here's Abe Sapien in the chair getting the latex prosthetics put on. As you can see, it's time consuming. Children's movies, Little Monsters, Howie Mandel's makeup. Who doesn't love that, right? Who doesn't love all the monsters in that? Goonies, dude. Hey, you guys. Who doesn't love that makeup? Goosebumps. It was amazing. I wish I could go into more detail about how they did everything. But this can only be 6 minutes and 20 seconds long, and it's just not. Oscars even have a place for special effects makeup. In 1988, the makeup artist behind Beetlejuice won the Oscar, and then, of course, a great example of non-horror effects makeup. Brad Pitt, Benjamin Button, they had to give him different stages of life, and they did such a phenomenal job. It won an Oscar. It was crazy. It's amazing the things that they can do. Runner-ups, Norbert. I don't know how Norbert didn't win. One actor played 3 different people, and they all look totally different. And then you've got the runner-up for Legend with Tim Curry, who is gold at anything he touches. And that makeup, oh my gosh, the prosthetics that were involved. Him having to be in that suit, it had to suck, but it was beautiful. How does one become a special effects makeup artist? You can go get a certificate from school. You can be self-taught like myself, using YouTube and trial and error, apprenticeship or shadowing. Here's a photo of me last Halloween. I only have half a Freddy Krueger face. That was done with Scar Wax due to the fact that I bought the wrong contacts and I was blind as a bat with those contacts in. Beginner's best friends, liquid latex, bruise and gore wheels, fake blood, lots of it. Disposable makeup sponges, cotton balls, various household items. Here is Mikey from Glam and Gore. She's got a Facebook channel called Glam and Gore. Cotton balls? What? Yes, she used cotton balls in this. In which she used cotton balls and liquid latex to create this look, and she's got a video for it, so you should totally go check her out. Some of my personal favorites, the human centipede, they sewed people together. That was pretty disgusting, and it was pretty awesome. Not mentioned over here was the Evil Dead, all of the campiness and the amazing bloody goriness. I mean, it was just fantastic. It was amazing. It was hilarious to look at. It was cheesy, and it was just all around fun, and I enjoyed every second of it. The chainsaw for the hand, all of that. In conclusion, blood. The more blood, the better the blood. YouTube.com/glamandglory. Again, her name is Mikey. She does fantastic work. So if you're thinking about you might need to try something for Halloween, check her out. Halloween stores this time of year have just about everything you need. You can get cotton balls anywhere.